Mm, yeah, not that small, but it's a little bit small.
Yeah, I can see that you're looking at the full screen instead of the um yeah, it doesn't really give me the option to. Oh, that's a bit strange. Sorry. We'll try and just stop sharing again. I can see that you only see the. Okay, maybe I can do.
I think Paula sent you a message.
Oh, did she? Okay. Let me have a look. Yeah, I can see that. It's just that I can't share the slide for some reason. I might just have to go with the. Do you normally just hit share screen or hit slides to share?
There is a button in
Yeah, it's got
the
present, but then it gives me three options: slides,
yeah,
video
the
file, and
slide.
share
I think
screen.
slides. I think there is a
Yeah.
slide, or maybe share your screen.
Share screen has to be.
Mhm.
I might have to share the entire screen.
Okay.
Can you see the
Yeah, I
entire
think.
screen now?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think. Yeah,
And if I do this, can you see
yeah,
the presentation bigger?
yeah. No, perfect.
Perfect. Excellent. Thank you. I'm sorry about that. There's always a bit of technical problems when
Issues.
it comes to presentations. I will try and make it smaller. The only thing is if there's anyone sending messages when I'm on this big screen, I can't see it. So if you guys can help me and just speak if you
Okay.
want
Yeah,
to,
no
maybe
worries.
yeah, just let me know if there's any messages that I should know of. Um, Excellent. So my name is Danny. It's really nice to be here. Thank you so much for the opportunity for speaking. I don't speak Spanish. I do understand probably about 80 or 90% if you're from Colombia or Mexico or other parts of South America. If you're from Chile, I think there's something different with the Chilean accent that I can't really understand very much, but most of the time I can. And if it's written Spanish, I think I can understand 90%. So feel free to send me messages or to post questions in Spanish, and I'll be happy to answer them for you. So I work at Southern Cross University, and I'll play a little video to start with, and tell me if you can't hear it. I did share the audio, but just in case, this is in Spanish, so I hope it'll be helpful to give you a little bit of just a little bit of information about Southern Cross University and the opportunities you have there.
Australia es todo lo nuevo que nunca tuve. Es la experiencia de gente de todo el mundo. Esto es un país multicultural, de encontrarte con Asia, con Europa, con América, de conocer más latinoamericanos aquí de lo que puede conocer en mi país. Es absolutamente distinta, es nueva, es diferente, es excitante. Al principio te asusta, pero cuando aprendes, cuando conoces la gente, cuando conoces el feeling australiano, te cambia la vida. Estoy feliz, yo estoy feliz y es una opción diferente de ver el mundo, de abrir tus expectativas y tus puertas a una nueva cultura.
Decidí venir a Australia porque quería aprender inglés. Fue como mi objetivo principal y luego me gustó mucho y me quedé.
Primero porque es una universidad que sin tener mucho tiempo es la que más ofrece cambios profundos en mi vida. no es una universidad que funciona semestralmente como lo que muchas personas están acostumbradas. Tiene un programa que se enfoca en tus habilidades y destrezas durante 2 meses de trabajo constante, pero te da el tiempo de respirar después y puedes surfear y puedes conocer gente y puedes salir a conocer Australia, no solamente las ciudades, sino ir a lo que verdaderamente es Australia. Entonces no tienes que esperar 6 meses para poder hacer muchas cosas que tu corazón quiere. Tienes 2 meses de trabajo duro, sí, es trabajo duro, pero después tienes el tiempo para ti.
Destaco bastante el apoyo, sobre todo para los estudiantes internacionales. Todo el apoyo administrativo que han tenido o el que yo he recibido ha sido muy bueno. Y mi asesora internacional siempre está ahí cuando yo necesito, tengo alguna duda o alguna cosa. La directora del programa me ha ayudado muchísimo. Entonces, eso lo destaco mucho porque no todas las universidades tienen ese apoyo y se preocupan mucho por el bienestar personal de cada estudiante.
Cuando sales de Latinoamérica, uno busca cosas totalmente distintas y esta universidad y este país te las ofrece. Como digo, la gente y lo académico sí es importante, pero el proyecto de futuro que te ofrece estudiar en una universidad por fuera es totalmente enorme, es colosal y es genial.
A los estudiantes internacionales que están planeando estudiar en Australia, yo les recomendaría que lo hagan, que abran su mente y vivan la experiencia. Es muy, muy bonita la experiencia y que todo, así sea muy difícil, todo hace parte de esa experiencia y con cada cosa uno crece personal y profesionalmente.
Aquellos que están pensando en salir de sus países de origen, como experiencia personal, Australia es el mejor país. No solo llegar a Australia y ver cosas distintas, sino encontrar una institución tan fresca, tan cálida, de tan alta calidad como Southern Cross University, es para mi vida personal uno de los mejores factores que he tenido aquí. No venir a mirar, tal vez a descubrir, no, yo sabía a qué venía. La universidad fue muy clara y me abrió los ojos frente a lo que podía tener aquí y realmente lo tuve. En ningún momento me sentí defraudado, en ningún momento, no. Lo que me dijeron fue y lo estoy disfrutando en este momento.
We can't hear you, Danny. We can't. Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, good. I don't know what happened. Yeah, just a little bit of a preview of what you can experience at Southern Cross University. So we are based in Queensland with our Gold Coast campus. So the Gold Coast is our main campus. I'm going to go through really quickly those topics today. So in the next 15 minutes, I'll try and cover everything. Our campuses, our faculties, the SU model, so our teaching model. So, kind of how many days a week you're going to be on campus and how many hours a week you have per unit. The scholarships or becas that we have available that are exclusive for Latin American students. Our most popular programs and our English language programs as well. So Southern Cross University is a public university in Australia, which means that the majority of our students are actually Australians. So you really do have that experience of studying in a country with their native people. So we have 3 main campuses on the east coast of Australia. So the Gold Coast is the main campus where most international students go to. And we've got about 80% of Australian students and about 20% of international students on the Gold Coast campus, which means that for our international students, it's great because you have the opportunity to really be immersed in the Australian culture when you're studying overseas. Our Lismore and our Coffs Harbour campuses, they have a very small number of international students, so they're more regional, remote campuses in Australia. But really, it's a really great opportunity as well if you really want to experience that, regional, small town Australian experience. The faculties that we have are health, business, law, and arts. We have a faculty of education. We have science and engineering and information technology. So we have a large number of courses and programs from English language. So we can do general English for academic purposes, bachelor's, master's, PhD, diplomas, all in those 4 main areas in Southern Cross. So the Gold Coast campus, you saw that video that talks a little bit of the Gold Coast campus as well. We're only 400 meters from the beach, so you can see on that photo that we have a really excellent location, and the airport is right next to us as well. So you can fly into the Gold Coast International Airport. You can literally walk to our campus because it's across the street from the airport. And on the other side is the ocean. So we're on the very south of the Gold Coast, almost on the border. If you know about the Australian map, so we have Queensland, New South Wales on the east side. Gold Coast campus is on the border of Queensland and New South Wales. So a really good location as well. That's our Gold Coast campus. So it's a small campus. We've got 3 buildings. But it's where the majority of our international students want to be, because why wouldn't you want to be in that beautiful campus? So we have about maybe 5,000 students on that campus. And that's more or less where we are located. So on the left side of that screen is New South Wales, where that river is. And on the right side of the screen is Queensland. So we're right on the border there. So really excellent location. The other 2 campuses I mentioned, Lismore and Coffs Harbour, they're large campuses in size, but smaller number of students. So Lismore is a regional city, so it's very close to Byron Bay. If you know, Byron Bay is a very touristy area in Australia. A lot of people do like to be there, and it is only about 30 to 40 minutes from Byron Bay. It is a very nice rainforest region, so you see lots of trees, lots of koalas and kangaroos you're going to have around campus. And we've got 4 main faculties in Lismore: arts, engineering, health and environmental science. And in Coffs Harbour, the main faculties are health and marine science. We do rank really well globally. So we are a small university and a new university as well. If I'm not wrong, we're only about 50 years old. Some universities in Australia are 100 or more. But we rank really well for a young university. We have a 5-star student support. We've had 5-star student support for a long time, and we're very proud of it as well. So that's something that international students like you would really benefit from. Like I said, we don't have a large number of international students, but we have a large international student support team. So we're really available. We have a lot of staff available to help you with your needs, even if you're just homesick, or if you need help with assessments or with an exam, if you need more time to prepare assignments, you have a support team that can help you with that as well. And as you can see on that slide, there are other rankings as well that put us in a really good position globally. And I will quickly talk about our model of study. So this is our term system. I don't know which country you're from, but I'm from Brazil originally. And in Brazil, it's quite simple. We normally have 2 semesters, semester 1, semester 2, and that's it. In Southern Cross University, and actually in other universities in Australia, the system is a bit different. And what is unique about the SU model is that we have 6 terms across the year. So instead of 2 6-month semesters, we have 2-month terms. And that means that you will be studying only 1 or 2 units or one or 2 courses in a period of 2 months. That means that it's a more focused study. You don't have to worry about 4 different exams or 4 different assignments at the end of the term, but you only have a maximum of 2. So as you can see on that image on the left-hand side, the bottom 2 means that you're going to have to be in class for tutorials and workshops. So it's only about 3 hours per week per unit that you have to be on campus. So that gives you a lot of flexibility if you want to work in the morning or if you want to work in the evening. You might have that chance because you don't have to be on campus for long hours during the week. So it's a maximum of 6 hours of on-campus study per week, but then we do have self-assessed time, which can take up to 20 hours a week, but you can do it at home at your own pace with the support of our team as well. So if you want to know more about the SU model, I know that it can be a bit confusing. Have a chat with the people at Blue Studies, and they'll be able to help you understand a little bit more about how our system works. But I think the main idea is that you understand that it's a flexible study system and that you only be on campus a maximum of 6 hours per week. With some exceptions, of course. If you're doing a work placement, you might have to be on the clinic. If you're doing a health or if you're doing social work, you might be doing a work placement that can take more than that per week. But if it's a normal unit, be probably about 6 hours per week. So this is a little bit of an idea on how it works. I'm not going to go into a lot of details, but like I said, we have 6 terms. It goes from term 1 to 5 plus our summer term, which is in January. And you always get 2 weeks break. So if you can see on that top square, you see the lighter green. That means the breaks that you have. So on week 7 and week 8, you have a break that you can sort of breathe, relax before you start the next 6-week term. Now, very exciting, our scholarships for our South American students. It's very simple, very straightforward. Any prices that you see on our website for a bachelor, diploma, a master's degree, you can deduct $8,000 per year. That's the scholarship for Latin American students. It's automatically applied. It's valid for all Latin American students. It's valid for all campuses, including the Gold Coast. There's no application form required. It's basically based on your nationality. So it's a diversification scholarship. We want to support diversity in our campuses, and we definitely want more Latin American students starting with us. So that's why we made this scholarship very simple, and it's guaranteed for you. You just have to pass all units. If you fail a unit, then you lose the scholarship the next term. So the only thing that you have to do is make sure that you pass in all of the units. So the most popular programs in 2023, this is just to give you an idea on our most popular courses that we had this year, and approximately the price that you'll be paying, including the scholarship, okay? So those prices are per year. So Bachelor Business and Enterprise, Information Technology, we have a Bachelor and a Master's. Of course, we have dozens more courses than those ones. I just wanted to show you some of the most popular ones and approximate prices so you can have an idea and prepare. And remember that in Australia, you can actually work as well, a maximum of 24 hours per week, 48 hours per fortnight. So every 15 weeks, 48 hours. So that helps you actually making a bit of money to pay for your tuition or expenses. But yeah, have a chat with Blue Studies as well. They'll help you understand a little bit more about that. And I think this is my last slide. I wanted to make sure that you know that we offer English language programs as well. So if you want to do English before you start one of our courses, we can do a package. Or if you just want to come and study English at an academic level, so really good quality, really good structure English, you can come and study general English with us or English for academic purposes. We have a very special rate for our Latin American students at $260 per week. So it's a very, very good price, especially for the quality of English language classes that we have. So our classes are Monday to Friday, 8:30 to 1:15. So yeah, have a chat with the Blue Studies team as well if you want to enroll in either general English, or if you want to do English for academic purposes, or if you want to do a package including English plus bachelor or English plus masters. We'd be happy to help you with that. We can do, well, Blue Studies actually can run a placement test for you in their office face-to-face. So they can monitor it for you. We'll send the test and they can help you with that as well. So we know how many weeks of English you need to study if you're looking at doing a degree. And that's my presentation. I didn't want to take too much of your time, so thank you very much. I really appreciate it. And I might open to see if there's any questions, and I'll stop sharing my...
Dani, thank you very much. Yeah, we had a question, but you already answered the question.
Okay.
Caterine asked if there is any scholarship for masters or graduates.
Perfect, yeah. Very easy scholarship, isn't it? You don't even have to apply. Even if you don't say anything, if you apply using your passport from Colombia, Chile, or whatever country from South America you're from, Brazil, you will get that scholarship automatically.
Okay, Dani, muchísimas gracias.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Okay. Muchísimas gracias a todos por acompañarnos en la charla con Dani. Bueno, queremos invitarlos a las siguientes charlas. A las 7 tendremos otra universidad en Australia y que por favor pues puedan asistir a la feria presencial que tenemos este sábado 23 en Bogotá, y de igual manera mañana y el jueves tendremos más charlas y feria online. Entonces todos súper invitados a acompañarnos en este gran evento que estamos organizando para todos ustedes. Muchísimas gracias. Bye, Dani.
Espera. Lee, escucha. ¿Para qué te sirve un sueño si no lo haces realidad? Nunca antes fue tan fácil estudiar en el exterior. Llega a Expo Exterior a Bogotá. Por primera vez en Colombia, los mejores expertos en educación internacional en un mismo lugar. 11 países invitados, representantes de más de 40 instituciones educativas internacionales, líderes y expertos del sector, asesorías en financiamientos, procesos migratorios y mucho más. Inscríbete en expoexterior.com. La cita es el próximo 23 de septiembre en la Cámara de Comercio de Bogotá, sede Chapinero. Organiza Blue Studies International. We make it happen. We make it happen.